Students, today we are going to learn error of omission. Error of omission means an accountant failed to record the business transaction in the books of accounts called error of omission. It may be journal or it may be subsidiary book or it may be a ledger. Okay. That error of omission, there are two types. One, complete omission, another one is partial omission. What is complete omission? In accounts, there are two aspects, namely debit and credit. Both the aspects are omitted. That is called complete omission. If any one aspect is not recorded, that is called partial omission. Complete omission not disclosed by the trial balance, but partial omission disclosed by the trial balance. Now we will see some problem in relation to the complete omission. Look at the board. Complete omission problem. Goods returned by Ramesh 50,000 included in the stock but not recorded in the books. So goods returned by Ramesh, that is called sales return, included in the stock but the transaction itself not yet recorded. So the rectified entry is the actual entry is considered to be a rectified entry. So the actual entry is sales returns account data to Ramesh. So in case of complete omission, the correct entry is rectified entry. Value of the transaction how much? 50,000. Next, question number 1. Then question number 2, very important. Goods taken by the proprietor, that is called drawing, from the business for his personal use, rupees 6,000. So goods taken by the proprietor from the business for his personal use, that we call drawing, rupees 6,000, recorded in the journal. In journal entry, they recorded but not posted in the ledger account. This is also complete omission. Now we have to record the actual entry. The actual entry is drawings account data to purchase. Drawing account data to purchase. The value of transaction is 6,000 rupees. Now the error is rectified. Okay students, now let me see the partial omission. 1. Depreciation charged on machinery, rupees 4,000 recorded in the machinery account. So depreciation charged. What is the entry we will record? Depreciation account debited, machinery account credited. In depreciation ledger account, depreciation should be debited. In machinery account, it should be credited. But what they did, depreciation charged on machinery rupees 4,000 recorded in the machinery. So machinery account credited correctly, but not posted to the depreciation account. So debit side depreciation not yet posted. So the answer is rectified entry. We have to post one side. This is called one side error. Depreciation account data. Other side we can use suspense account. If the errors are located after preparing trial balance, if errors are located before preparation of trial balance, we need not to record entry. We have to rectify the error by using the narration. Yes. Value of the transaction 4,000. Narration is being error rectified. Next, sum number 1. Sum number 2, rectified entry I am going to record. Purchase of machinery for cash, rupees 10,000, not posted to the machinery. When we buy machinery for cash, what is the posting? Machinery account debited, cash account credited. In machinery account, debit side we should post. In cash, credit side we supposed to post. But what they did, they posted to the cash account, not posted to the machinery account. Where we supposed to post machinery? Debit side. So we have to post the machinery in the debit side. Machinery account data. Other side, we can write suspense account. Since it is an one side error, we'll use suspense account. Assume this problem these errors are located after preparation of trial balance. The narration is being error rectified. Students, we completed error of omission. Under error of omission, we have two: error of complete omission and error of partial omission. Yes. In next class, we'll see different problem. Till then, bye and thank you.